Before last night, Michael Sam was just another college star bound for the NFL, but his decision to disclose his sexuality has put him on a collision course with one of the biggest barriers in professional sports. No openly gay male athlete has ever played in the 4 major sports leagues, and some predict Sam's All-American status won't be enough to overcome the biases of NFL gatekeepers come draft day. So what exactly is the cost of coming out as an NFL hopeful? Marketing guru Bruce Turkel joins me now. Bruce, I'm so glad you could make the move to 2 p.m. Thank goodness you're available at this hour.
It's nice to see you so early.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I want to this is what the experts are saying. Sports Illustrated, I consider them an expert in the field. From a purely football perspective, his decision to come out prior to May's NFL draft will make his path to the league daunting. This is 8 NFL executives and coaches told SI in blunt terms. They project a significant drop in his draft stock and a publicity circuit and an NFL locker room culture not prepared to deal with an openly gay player. What do you think about that? Because they're the experts. I mean, they ostensibly could predict where someone's going to go in the draft.
I think we should look at it from 2 different ways. And I am not the sports expert, although I have talked to a few of my friends to make sure I was ready for this. First of all, I'm not old enough to remember, but I gotta bet Jackie Robinson heard the same thing. This is another civil rights battle being fought on the front lines that people are paying attention to. And if the NFL is smart, and it'll remain to be seen if they are, this is a PR touchdown, a PR TD for them. Why? Because they get to give a shout out to the LGBT audience, they get to give a shout out to women, they get to demonstrate tolerance, they get to come out against bullying. If it turns out that you can be gay and play, I think this is going to work out terrifically for him, and it's going to work out terrifically for the NFL.
Okay, so the NFL Combine is 2 weeks away. He's obviously going to be the hottest ticket there in terms of, you know, who to get interviewed, all the media attention. As a marketing guru, what advice would you give him going into that event?
I think he needs to be who he is. He's already demonstrated he was an outstanding pass rusher. He was in the #1 conference, 3 years in a row in the SEC. So he's already demonstrated he can play. He's demonstrated he's honest. And now he's got to demonstrate that he has class and grace. Here's what we're going to know. I mean, he's got to go within the first 3 rounds because of who he is, because of what he's done. If he does, then it seems that we've turned a corner. If he doesn't, something's afoot. And we'll see how he'll handle it, because you mentioned, and I know you always want to know where the money is.
Yes, yes.
Well, we're going to see where the sponsorships are.
Yeah.
We're going to see which advertisers will pay for
Well, that brings up an interesting question, because if he slips from the 3rd round to the 5th round, that could cost about $700,000 in terms of a signing bonus. But I wonder if there isn't a niche market that he would pitch to once he got into the NFL that would make up for any dollars that he lost. I mean, are there products you can think of for which he would be the perfect ad guy?
Of course, of course. As I said earlier, there's 2 audiences. The LGBT audience is enormous. It has big money, and it's looking for loyalty, and it's looking for respect. And also, the NFL has worked very hard to attract women. And we've seen with what's happened in gay issues in the past that women are on the forefront of supporting gay issues. I think what's sad is what you realize here is that the NFL is a decade behind the military. And that doesn't speak very well for them.
No, it really doesn't. That's a great point. We'll end there. Bruce Turkel, thanks for making the move to 2 p.m. with us.
Congratulations on your new time.
Thank you. We're excited.
Thanks,
all right.
Melissa.
Coming